dirty wind turbines. Moving. This is an old cow pass. We're running about 11.5 miles an hour. I'll let you guys go. I'll post that video in the morning. And I guess we'll pick the next one up, finishing this day off. I guess it's a good morning, guys. This is that one we split out early yesterday, maybe. So I got a couple new ones and got it changed out. It was completely broken in half when I took it off. New U-bolt, new deal. New U-bolt on this one. This one was still hanging on, but this half was broke off, but it was still hanging. I mean, you couldn't tell it unless you wiggled it. But I got a couple of them that's really loose, and there's a bushing, a steel bushing inside here, I think, is worn on some of them. Anyway, this is kind of one of them deals you quit looking or you'll just keep finding. I guess we roll with it. Bob's over there getting ready to weld on the back of his axle just to build it up. There's a steel roller on his. It's different than this one, and it runs. The steel roller runs on there, and I'm sure from thousands. And see, that one's loose. That one beside it's not terrible. I put new plastic bushings in them a couple years ago, but I think that steel bushing's worn out. Well, we run the drills out last night at 10:30, and it's 10:30 before we got running this morning. And it wasn't a lack of not being here a good time. We got that drill of Bob's welded up, adjusted some depth settings on his. You saw I fixed a couple brackets on this one. So the goal is to finish this place, and then we got a field done by southeast of Wellington. You get this one done and that one done, and we'll move to Oxford, or depends on how much seed wheat we have left at that point, or we'll go home and clean some seed. I don't know. But this one and the next one, about 160-ish. So we may knock that out and then regroup. Same view I have every day for a while, as most farmers. So I'm probably not going to bore you with a bunch of nonsense. Moving. Got that 90 done. I'm moving to the next one. I put a can and a half of Freon in that air conditioner this morning. It will run you out again. Just in time for fall. It'll work now. Anyway, we got a few mile pull here right down through town, so we're gonna get there. Miles is gonna pick us up, take us back to the trucks again. We're gonna drill that 80. Should finish it. I got a truck coming out of spot. Should finish that about 5:30. And once we get that done, we may go back and clean seed wheat. That's the thoughts. Trim Kent's trees here. Kent, trim your trees. The road's too narrow. So anyway, we may get back up to the house and clean some seed. One of them says rain all day tomorrow, rain tomorrow night. Locals saying slight chance of rain tomorrow. Can't have our fertilizer out if it's drizzly or sprinkling, so I don't know. We may not get to drill tomorrow. We're just going to do the best we can do, play it by ear. Auger was over to that side, as we didn't center it when we filled it. Happened to have it come along in the service truck, hooked it on the auger and drug it over. Get her back to the center and then it'll eat its way down. Sometimes I impress myself. Getting the headlands off. Bob and I were just talking on the radio. Man, we wish it all drilled like this. This place has got a lot more moisture. The drills aren't bouncing at all. We're going in the ground well. I'll show you the next pass. It's night and day from everything we've drilled so far. Yeah, I wish it was all had drilled this nice. Do what, Bob?
I said they would put it in like this all the time.
Yeah, the conditions here are just perfect. Well, yeah. We didn't have much moisture the other places we've drilled. Here and there. But this place has got really good moisture. And the ground almost looks like it's been worked. Whoop. Yeah, it's kind of time to go. I think our other will be absolutely fine. Just going to take a rain to get it up. This will come up without a shower. This was our second best corn, and this field always does us well. Always worked real well. And maybe that's part of the reason it gets a little shyer when nothing else does. Guys, we're banging this 80 out. I think I've got 7 acres left on my drill before I would have to move some seed. We got to go to Bob right there. He said he's got about the same 7 acres on his. It's going to be real. Let me get you zoom back out. It's going to be real close. We've got more seed a little bit in the truck, but we're going to a different variety. So these need to be kind of cleaned out, and it'll leave less for a vacuum and a bucket. We'd hope to be done with this 80 by 6:30, giving ourselves plenty of leeway. And Bob split a seat boot right out of the gate. Luckily, Greg had some duct tape. Taped her up. Off he went. This place is drilling phenomenal. It definitely makes you question everything we've done up to now. I heard fertilizer is a good antiseptic. Knife sharp. Anyway, just the boring back and forth. Corn's up just a tiny bit. I heard that there was a lot of guys hanging on to their corn that wouldn't sell for this. Here's one of them guys. So maybe if everybody that can hang on will. And the government shut down, so the report didn't come out to lower the lower the corn production numbers, which I know, pretty sure they will again. That will help the corn market. We need to get a deal signed. That would help. Yep, just back and forth. I need to get a cab kit in this little girl, as you see. About $1,200 I think for a cab kit. which isn't bad if a guy's going to use it. She's got a lot of hours on her. About 2,200.
Phone's only showing 5 to 10% chance till like 5 o'clock tomorrow night.
2,192 hours. Plus 10,000. Shut my auto steer off, raise my drill. Spin her around. Back online, let the auto steer take over. You're ready to drop the drill. Drop the drill. Hope the auto steer hurries up and catches up. Off we go. I like the subscription. It holds extremely well, but I don't like paying for it. The one Bob's running, we don't have a subscription on that antenna, but we have 1, 2, 3 at the house that do have subscriptions that we're not using. So why we're running one without, I don't know. He said 7 inches is about all he can hold, give or take. See if I can hold this. With a subscription, you can see. Pretty tight. Alright, this is breaking my back. And that is viewpoint, I believe. It's the lesser of the two. There's range point and viewpoint. Guess I could look. Viewpoint, RTX. I guess range point's the next better one. Alright guys, I guess. Hopefully we get this place done here shortly with no problems. Get the trucks home. I think we'll leave the tractors here. I'm going to try to bulk clean them out yet tonight here. Get the majority. We'll bring our Milwaukee vacuums in the morning. Clean them out. We're going to have to get some fertilizer. We're about out of fertilizer. We figured our fertilizer, scary close for mechanical drills. I mean, it was like within less than 10%, which, as you guys know, for mechanical drills, that's close. And our seed, we're right on the money too. So, pretty happy with those numbers. Do you really get any more cool than that? That's old school cool. Glad he's running it now. My window's dirty. That's probably you guys' cover in the morning. I wouldn't trade your quad track for that, Rodney. Bob bumped his speed up a little bit. We were at 5. Then he told me he was 5.5 on this because it was smooth. The openers weren't jumping. I told you we had moisture. I think I'm at 5.3 now. Pretty neat old tractor. 6:30, guys. I got my drill cleaned out like Bob is here. We got that box cleaned out. Turned the shovel over to Bob. My back's killing me. It makes a good excuse anyway, but it is killing me. We're just roughing them out, and then we'll bring little vacuums, those Milwaukee's in the morning, clean out the seed cups, probably throw it out for the animals, the little tiny bit that's in the cups, because we won't have a truck that has this breed of seed wheat. Alright, we're gonna get her cleaned out and get out of here before dark. Guys, these things are holding up wonderful. Bracket there, we told you. Haven't bent one yet. Another long one, guys, not as long, 7:20, just got home. Gonna get a decent sleep, hopefully, and in the morning, we're gonna get up early, transfer some wheat. We gotta clean some seed. We're gonna try to clean enough for that quarter quick. Clean and treat it, and then we'll get that quarter done. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon. It's one we harrowed, so we'll be able to run 6.5 mile an hour, 7 on it. We'll cover a lot more ground. And then they're talking rain tomorrow night, so you guys can't see me very well. We'll get that done, and then terrible. Anyway, we'll get that done, and then we've got a couple more days after that of hard drilling. So later, guys.